Hey everybody, this is Adam, the internet's only podcast host. So this episode you're about to listen to, it's a podcast called Watch It, where me and my co-host, comedian and Worst Cooks in America champion Jessica Singer talk about movies and TV shows that we are into right now. If you're looking for something to watch this weekend, we would love to talk to you about that for like an hour or so. This show is usually for subscribers only, but I'm putting this one out for free on account of how there's a brand new way to subscribe to ad-free and bonus episodes of this podcast. Go to youdon'tevenlike.com/hey unpopular subscribe, all one word, or just scroll down to find the link in the show notes. And for just $2 stupid per month, you get ad-free versions of all our public episodes and at least 2 bonus episodes per month. That $2 price is for a very limited time only, so lock it in now. To wet your whistle a little bit, all 4 previous episodes of Watch It, along with a brand new episode of the Outtakes podcast, will be right there waiting for you when you sign up. Again, for ad-free and bonus episodes of Hey Unpopular, scroll down in the episode description to find the link, or visit youdon'tevenlike.com/hey unpopular subscribe and sign up now for just $2 per month. And thanks, everybody. We love you. Let's get to the show. Everybody, welcome to Watch It, a podcast about television and movie shows. Nope, that's not how you say it. That we have been into lately. We being who? Me, I'm Adam Todd Brown. Who else is here as your other host?
It's me, Jessica. Everyone's been quoting that at me lately.
It's me, Jessica?
Yeah, it's from The Hot Chick where he goes, "It's me, Jessica."
Oh.
But yeah, Jessica Singer is my name.
That is Jessica. It's her,
it's
Jessica.
Me, Jessica Singer.
You know, from The Hot Chick. That reference. What's The Hot Chick? That a movie?
Yeah, it's the Rob Schneider, Rachel McAdams body swap.
How did I forget?
Look, no one's it's like 15 years old. No one's referenced it for 10 years. And in the last 6 months, I would say 10 times when I've introduced myself as Jessica at the dispensary, people have gone, "It's me, Jessica." So I don't know what resurgence of Rob Schneider is happening, and I don't support it, but that movie is fun.
So should we talk about some stuff?
I would love to.
I would love to also. I want to dive right in. Jessica, did you see Jackass yet?
I did.
Can we talk about that opening scene?
Wait, which one? Now it's been, what was the opening scene?
I don't want to spoil it for people, but the way the new Jackass movie works, which I think the Jackass franchise is flawless. It's such a good franchise. The way the most recent movie works, it's a combination of new stuff and then unseen clips and bits from older movies, older TV shows.
And some of the best of from the older movies and stuff too. Yeah.
And they show in the beginning of the latest Jackass movie, the first thing you see is the first thing they ever filmed for Jackass.
Oh.
Which MTV would not let them air. And it's Johnny Knoxville. I'm sorry, I'm just going to give it away. People have had time to see Jackass by now.
I don't even think it's in theaters anymore.
Yeah, and I can't do it justice.
No, it's still going to shock you.
The opening scene is Johnny Knoxville testing out a Kevlar vest by shooting himself in the chest. And when I say it's one of the most tense movie scenes I've ever seen, I'm not exaggerating. Because what happens is he goes to shoot himself and you're like, well, why don't you just have someone else shoot you? And I think he even says it. He's like, I'm not going to let you motherfuckers try and shoot.
Well, I also think that's not fair to put that on somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want your buddy. Like, what if that goes wrong?
And so he has the gun pointed at his chest and he pulls the trigger and it just clicks. And you hear someone go, oh, you're going to have to go all the way through it. And I'm like, no, he's not going to have to pull that trigger 6 times, right? And yeah, you watch him build up the nerve each time to pull the trigger. And sure enough, it takes all 6 fucking times. And when he gets to the end, it's like, you know what's going to happen and you know it's going to be fine, but you also know it's not going to be totally fine. And you're just like, how not fine is this going to be? And it's almost kind of anticlimactic when it finally happens. But the build up to it, Jesus fucking Christ.
I also like the moment when they're sitting in the car afterwards. And they're just like, wow, we did that. And he's like, I told you guys it was going to be fine.
And it really does. If you had any doubt as to whether any of this was staged, you can tell that's not. Because their first concern is, okay, are the police coming? We just fired a gunshot in the middle of wherever the fuck we're at. Are the police coming? Like, they get in the car and get right the fuck out of there. I don't know if they did ever air this. I'm sure some of this stuff like showed up online and things, but I remember there was an episode from one of the early seasons where during the credits, you see Brad Pitt jump out of the back of a van.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, well, that was clearly Brad Pitt, who was not in this episode at all until now. It turns out they did a thing where they kidnapped Brad Pitt in front of a fucking hot dog stand in Hollywood. How did that not air?
I love that afterwards they're like, man, he really did a good job. He's a good actor. Because he was like pushing them and fighting it. And like, they're like, wow, that guy's my favorite sketch they showed that didn't air, which is extremely basic. But they just put Johnny Knoxville in a box and just push him down cement stairs.
Yes.
And they were like, yeah, we couldn't figure out why they wouldn't air it. And then eventually we were like, oh yeah, because it's way too recreatable.
And didn't he pass out?
He's like, that's the worst he's been hurt than like anything they've ever done. But I just think it's so simple and so, I don't know, there was something really artistic about it. I also remember when I went to see, I've seen all the Jackass movies in theaters, and I saw like the early ones with my family. And I remember seeing the second one, and I was like, those guys are so stupid. And my dad sits me down. He does not remember this, but I remember it very clearly. He went, Jessica, they're not stupid. They're dumb. There's a difference. If they were stupid, they wouldn't be making all this money from it.
Yeah. That was always my argument with Kim Kardashian when people were like, oh, she's just this brainless broad making all this money off of what, a sex tape? It's like, motherfucker, do you know how many sex tapes are out there? You know how many of them were flipped into a $1 billion empire? One. Tell me how stupid Kim Kardashian is. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, if anything, her mom is at least smart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel the same way about Paris Hilton.
Yeah, 100%.
Paris Hilton, Kurt Cobain, same thing. 2 people who were great at pretending to be dumber than they were.
Yeah.
They both got way, way, way far in life by being like, yeah, I'm just a fucking, like Kurt Cobain was like, man, this guitar, I can barely play this thing. Kurt Cobain could shred a fucking guitar.
Kurt Cobain kind of had the energy of, I'm just a girl, which is also what Paris Hilton energy is like, I'm just a girl. I don't know.
Yeah. He was like, these words, they don't mean anything. Like my songs mean nothing. And it's like, your third album is clearly a divorce album. We get it. It's fine. Jessica, what do you want to talk about?
I feel like because it's at top of mind, I'm going to talk about the Odyssey because I saw it last week.
Sure.
I did not see it as I quote, as Nolan intended.
What does that mean?
70 millimeter IMAX.
Christopher Nolan can fuck right off.
I tried, but for like 3 weeks, there's only one theater that does that in LA. And for 3 weeks, it was full unless you wanted the first row. And I was like, I'm not doing, and I'm also not waiting because I want to be a part of the conversation because I'm already getting spoilers. You know what I mean?
I have so many thoughts on that, but go
on. So I ended up seeing it in Dolby Digital, which is what my preferred viewing experience is anyway. I like to lay down and have good sound and good color. It was, first of all, way too loud in Dolby Digital. I had a friend warn me that the Odyssey was too loud and to bring loops or earplugs. And I was like, I go to concerts. I'll be fine. It's the loudest movie I've ever seen.
The trailers that play for it as commercials on Hulu and shit.
Yeah.
The loudest commercial I've ever fucking heard.
Everyone's like, but the sounds make you feel. Bitch, my ears shouldn't hurt for me to care about a Cyclops. I'm sorry.
Now,
The Cyclops scene is pretty incredible, and the puppetry he used is very cool. But also, people are acting like it's just a puppet. He smoothed it with CGI. Relax. People are like, there's no CGI. It's a puppet. And I'm like, no, it's a combination, which is actually what everyone should be doing. But Robert Pattinson does a great job. Samantha Morton, who I guess is in Walking Dead, but I know her from Synecdoche, New York. She plays Circe, and she does a really good job. Other than that, I thought it was fine. I thought the battles felt too long. I also don't like Christopher Nolan, though. I went just to like have an opinion.
yeah, I don't like if you're not seeing this in 70 millimeter IMAX, and you're not even seeing it.
Bitch, you're lucky I'm going to the movies. It's 2026. No one has any money.
Well, I was going to say, for one thing, I feel like the whole entire, there's some movies you should just see in theaters. That's a little fucking elitist to me in 2026.
It's kind of classist. Yeah.
This idea that, you're not really seeing this movie if you're not seeing it in 70 millimeter. Maybe you didn't make that good of a movie then. Because all I've ever known about music is if it's a good song, you can strip that shit down to a piano and a voice or a guitar and a voice, and it's still going to be a good song. If I need to see your movie in 70 millimeter for it to look the way you intended, you fucked up. You just fucked up. And most people are never going to see your movie the way you intended. And that's actually how it should be, because that's you being this fucking, my shit is so much better than what everyone else does. You have to see it in this format. Fuck you, Christopher Nolan.
Well, he did film it with like IMAX cameras or whatever. I don't like IMAX. It's too big. If you don't have the perfect seat, it sucks.
That absolutely. And also at some point it gets to be the difference between like a CD quality file and a high quality streaming digital file, where it's like some people are going to be able to tell the difference, but some people just want to go watch a fucking movie. Also, the writing is bad. No, that doesn't surprise me.
The writing, they talk like modern talk. They're like, all Odysseus does is party. There's a part where they say someone parties. That's a thing that someone says. And they say like shit and fuck. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird, Adam.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Robert Pattinson plays like the one that's trying to like take over the crown while Odysseus is gone and like get with Penelope. And he is so like grimy and good. And like, I don't know. Robert Pattinson loves acting and I love to watch him act.
Yeah, I fucking love Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Also, there's these interviews with the actors, and every actor's like, no, I didn't read the script. It's Nolan. I just said yes. And they're all like, no, I didn't read the script. I just said yes. It's Nolan. And Robert Pattinson goes, yeah, no, I read the script.
Good for him.
Yeah. Like I said, Samantha Morton does a great job. Anne Hathaway is fine. Tom Holland is fine. Matt Damon was Matt Damon for me the whole time. All I could see was Team America, Matt Damon the whole time.
Matt Damon's one of those Tom Cruise types where you're getting Matt Damon no matter what role you cast him in.
That's how I feel.
You're not going to get an accent. You're not going to get anything.
Also, I took one note in my phone during the movie, and it was that they showed him shirtless and he had no body hair. And I was like, how is this man Greek? How is this a Greek god with no... It was weird to me. A bald body on a Greek man? Okay.
All right. Should I talk about my next thing?
Please.
I saw Ready or Not 2. Here I come. It took me about 3 days to watch it, but that's not because it's not good. I just started watching it and I realized I was too tired.
You watched it like a show, like a mini series. Yeah.
And then I just like went back and watched it in parts. It's good. It was fun to watch. Samara Weaving, I fucking love.
Yeah.
I don't know that we needed a sequel. It is very much the last movie again. There's like a little bit of a tweak to why she's being chased around this time, but there's not a lot else to it. But it's fun in terms of sequels. It was good. What did you think?
I had a good time at the movies. I couldn't tell you anything that happens in it. You know what I mean? Like it was like a ride. And I was like, that was fun.
And for me, a lot of it was just kind of biding my time until the ending. I wanted to see how crazy the ending was going to be, because the ending for the first movie is bonkers.
Yeah, that's where it really sold me on the first one. It could have just ended after. Yeah, it didn't need a sequel.
She's going to prison, right?
At the end of the first one or at the end of the second one?
Yeah, she's not going to be able to talk her way out of that. She's the only survivor in a house full of dead people.
She is a white woman.
Yeah, but I feel like most horror movies, the person at the end's going to prison.
Do you think there's a certain section in jail for final girls? Do you think there's like a final girls hall in the prison where all the final girls?
That would be great.
That's a movie.
Yeah. Let's write that TV show.
Okay.
But yeah, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. It's streaming. It's good. But I don't know. I don't know if we needed it.
Yeah, I was with someone that was really excited to see it. I got obviously like very stoned. I had a good time. Like I said, it was just all I ever want, especially because I don't pay for movie tickets. I just pay my like monthly movie ticket bill. It's just a good time.
You're not going to be mad that you watched it.
No.
It's an enjoyable film.
I don't remember the ending. Not that I want you to say it on the pod, but I don't remember the ending. I know that she survives because she's a final girl, but was there her and her sister survive, right?
Yeah, her sister shows up. It's kind of a complicated ending, but also not really. I love the cast. I can never think of the guy's name. I feel like looking up The Pit.
I probably say this about a lot of movies we talk about, especially ones I like, but I feel like that's one of the movies where it seems like the actors are having a good time.
Yeah, Sean Hatosi, who, as soon as you Google him, you'll see the face and be like, oh, yeah, that guy. That guy is fucking great in everything he's in.
Hatosi?
Hatosy. I first saw him on, there was an AMC show that is based on an Australian movie. God damn it.
Is it Fire Country?
No.
I'm looking at it.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom, the first thing that's listed.
That was the first thing I ever saw Sean Hatosi in, and he is in Ready or Not 2. He is fantastic.
He's fun to watch.
He's also great on The Pit. He's one of the doctors on The Pit.
I still gotta watch The Pit.
Everyone has to watch The Pit.
I know.
I'm not even trying to convince people anymore. It's your loss if you haven't watched The Pit. You'll watch it and be like, why did it take me so long to watch The Pit?
It's there for me when I need it. There's a couple shows that I just kind of save like that.
Hey, what do you want to talk about next?
Oh, boop, bop, boop, beep, boop, boo. You know what I loved?
What'd you love?
I loved The Invite.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I really did not expect to like it, and I was not planning on seeing it. But then I read some little Hollywood facts about it. I read that they rehearsed it like a play and that they filmed it all in 3 days.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, exactly. I went, oh, I really like that.
I honestly don't know why more movies don't do that.
Yeah. Well, what's also cool is while they rehearsed it, like, because now I've been watching interviews, it stars Penelope Cruz, Ed Norton, Seth Rogen, and Olivia Wilde, and it's directed by Olivia Wilde. During rehearsals, they improvised some of the dialogue, and then they used that improvised dialogue from the rehearsal in the film.
Oh, nice.
And it's just... Like, I know I just said this about Ready or Not, but they're really having fun with this. Like, the actors are just playing with each other. And it very much gives, like, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? It all takes place at, like, one dinner party. I just really enjoyed it a lot more than I expected. The performances are really good. From the trailer, I was like, this is just going to be about one couple trying to shtup another couple. I'm tired. It's just so much more complicated than that.
Yeah, it looks really interesting from the trailer. I can tell it's a movie that I feel like I'll go in being like, well, I know what's going to happen here. And then it's going to be something completely different.
And you might be right about parts of it, but even how you get there will be different. That's how I felt.
Is that still in theaters or is it streaming anywhere? I'm
not sure. I saw it in theaters relatively recently. Oh, it's also co-written by Rashida Jones.
Oh, that's neat.
Isn't it? I don't know. I was like, I didn't know until the opening credits popped up, and I went, oh.
Oh, look at you, Rashida Jones.
Yeah, it was originally supposed to be like a different cast, and Olivia Wilde wasn't originally supposed to be in it, but I really think she like knows that character inside and out and did a phenomenal job.
Nice. I will check it out.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what you think.
Speaking of people playing characters they know really well, let's talk about the movie Toe. Tow. Stars Rose Byrne, and people, you're not going to believe it, but she is a woman in crisis. She is really going through it right now.
She's good at that.
It is Rose Byrne firmly in her fucking wheelhouse. This is a Rose Byrne movie through and through. It is based on a true story. Basic gist, it's about a woman who's living out of her car. Her car gets towed, and she ends up mounting this legal battle to get her piece of shit $200 car out of this impound lot. It's such a great example of that thing where people are sometimes like, oh, well, I mean, I'm too small for anyone to care about me, or like no rich person would really care about, say, $200-$300. This is a true story of a woman who gets her car impounded and then just rubs the people who have the car kind of the wrong way, and they fucking fight her in court forever just to keep her from getting this car back. And it is a worthless piece of shit car. And this dude's like, I don't care. That's not the point. The point is I want to fuck this woman's life over. And because he has the money to keep taking it to court, he's able to do it. It is such a great example of how easy it is for a rich person to just use the justice system in the United States to their whims, to do whatever the fuck they want. This does end with kind of a happy resolution, and there are some laws that ended up being passed over this, but it's kind of fucking harrowing to watch.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you were in this situation. You're as poor as this woman, and some random rich dude that nobody even knows just gets a hair up his ass and is like, well, I'm going to ruin her life. That's what it is. It's just a woman getting her life ruined by a rich dude, and she fights back and wins. But even then, it's like, God damn, that shouldn't have happened. And also Rose Byrne's great in it.
Yeah, she's going to give it to you every time.
I feel like I didn't hear much about this movie, though.
I don't think it was in theaters.
It doesn't seem like it.
I would have seen it probably.
Yeah. I just scrolled past it on like Amazon Prime, and I think I actually rented it.
I bet the man who looks bad in it prevented it from going.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That's what I'm like. If he has money for that, who knows, man?
It reminds me a lot. Did you follow any of the bricks and minifigs Star Wars Lego controversy?
Oh, this sounds vaguely familiar.
This guy took this Star Wars Lego collection to a shop where they specialize in buying and reselling Legos.
Yeah.
And the shop changed ownership at one point, and the new owners were like, we don't know anything about your agreement with the old owners. Those are our Legos, and we're just going to fucking sell them. And it turned into this big public back and forth with this huge corporation just refusing to back down over a thing they were obviously in the wrong about. And it ends up having to go back and forth to court. People go to jail over it. And it's like, just give up. You're in the wrong. But rich people don't give up. They have money to not give up.
And they just dig their heels in.
Yeah, this movie reminded me a lot of that controversy. It's a very similar situation. Toe, not in theaters now.
But on Prime. It's on Prime?
I don't remember if I rented it on Prime.
Oh, okay, word.
But it's out there. It's available to watch. Jessica, what do you want to talk about?
Well, if you want to get really, really scared.
Oh, I do.
If you want to get scared, I highly recommend Leviticus.
Looks creepy.
It was so scary. It has the kid from Talk to Me. Spoiler for Talk to Me. The kid that bashes his face in and Talk to Me is
He does a number on his face.
the lead in Leviticus, and it's the same directors, those two Australian brothers. And there's definitely some parallels from Talk to Me and like the way they tell the story and the way they portray the monster and all that kind of thing. But it's really good. It's all about kind of the horror of conversion therapy for the homosexuals. And it's just like,
They never try it the other way.
I'll sign up.
Where's someone just abducting straight people off the street, throwing them in a motel room and being like, you're coming out of this gay?
You know, some people think that's happening.
I know. I
which is
know.
so crazy because it's the opposite. But it's also interesting because it's in Australia. It's not in the United States. And it's interesting to see like the parallels that we're like not the only country that's doing this fucked up shit.
Oh, no, no.
No, but I mean, I feel like that's the only like perspective I get on it usually. And it just the parallels are really interesting. The acting is really good. I feel like in the last few years, especially, we've really broken out from like all gay characters kind of being the same. And it's really nice to see like these different, multifaceted, how different people handle it, how different people just are, in different family situations and how bad and scary conservative religion is. It's one of the worst moms I've ever seen. I wanted to kick the main mom's ass. I'll tell you that. Hated her so much. I always say all my thoughts and then I look at my notes and I'm like, yeah, I said all my notes.
Yeah, this looks interesting. I will definitely check it out.
Yeah, the pacing is really good. I never checked a clock. It never felt long.
Nice.
Yeah, highly recommend.
Man, I don't know if I highly recommend this. Here's the thing. I have seen a lot of documentaries. I mean, not a lot, but there have been a few in recent years about cruise ships
Yeah, there has.
gone awry. And every time I've been like, man, that looks unfortunate. But also, how many cruises are there a day? I still want to go on one. I think this documentary finally did me in. I will not be setting foot on a fucking cruise ship after watching Shipwrecked, Nightmare at Sea, which is a Netflix documentary. It is a very tasteful single movie documentary. Of all the things that could have been like 6 episodes, kudos to them. This absolutely could have been stretched out. It should be a movie. It should be an actual movie. The descriptions of what some of these people did to survive are nuts. This guy and his wife had to like slide down a 200-foot hallway to get to the other side of the ship so they could get to a part of the ship where they could get out. So it's nuts, absolutely insane. But what's crazy about it and what finally like put me off cruises is it all comes down to one guy, captain of this fucking ship. I don't remember if it's him or someone on board had family that lived on this island that they were going to sail past. And this guy gets it in his head, oh, well, we're going to like sail a little closer and pull the horn and do a little demo.
It was for a show off?
Yep, it was for a show off. And you hear they have audio recordings of all the crew talking back and forth. And one of them is like, is this guy trying to run the ship aground? Is that what's happening? And like seconds later, the ship hits a fucking rock and starts bringing on all this water. And what's crazy is you can see the shore. You can see safety. You want to say, well, just get out and swim.
Yeah.
Swim. It's February, so it's cold as shit.
Oh my God.
It's not as close as you think.
Of course.
And the ship ends up sinking. But one of the scariest things that happens is it starts sinking at an angle. So all of the rescue boats on that side start failing because they're designed to go down straight into the water. And if the ship is at an angle, they're going to travel at that same angle. It is fucking nightmare fuel. And the captain, who is in prison now for fucking good reason,
literally was about to be my question. I was biting my tongue and wanted to know if the captain was in jail.
He got off the ship. He got on one of the rescue boats. And there is an audio recording. I believe it's the Coast Guard. And they're like, wait, you're off the ship? He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna like coordinate the rescue efforts. And they're like, you're gonna coordinate the rescue efforts from the ship. Get back on the fucking ship.
They send him back on. Good.
Yeah. They were like, get back on the ship. And I think he did. And I think he still went to, I know he still went to prison.
Yeah, for so many reasons. I'm not pro prison, but that man needs to be put in a cage.
Yeah, I mean, there need to be ramifications for those actions, no matter what they are.
I would love if it was just like doing nice things for everyone that was on the ship. Like, what if you just had to like clean the houses of everyone that was on the ship, or like give all of them money, or like run an errand each of them don't want to do? Like, he owes each of them so much. I hate him.
It's a heavy documentary, but it's really good. It's real fucking good.
And as someone that's been on a cruise in recent years, not worth it. The best part are the shows, and you can see shows anywhere. You do not have to be on a boat.
Yeah, I can go see shows in Vegas.
That's what I'm saying, and not get shipwrecked.
I saw Shakira in Vegas. I bet I'm not going to see Shakira on a fucking cruise ship.
I bet you're not.
Nope.
I bet you're not.
Trips don't lie. Let's see, I took a trip to Vegas. And I said, Jessica, what do you want to talk about next?
Controversial but true. I loved Stop That Train. You have to say it like that, because there's exclamation points after every word. So it got some backlash because there is a small amount of AI usage for like the windows on the train.
I mean, where else are you going to find footage of windows?
Look, I know it's in bad taste. Like, I'm fully aware. And also, there's an opening scene that shows a bunch of trains, and I'm pretty sure some of that is AI. And I'm like, this would have been so much better if it was like shitty claymation trains or like shitty action. Like, there's a camp, because it's already so camp. I don't understand why it didn't just lean into the camp for that. But I saw an opening weekend in a full theater, and like the amount of jokes per minute is so fun. About like 10 minutes in, I was like, oh, this is like Airplane. Like, I realized what I was in for. And I was just like, a bunch of little celebrity cameos, a bunch of the dumbest jokes you've ever seen, a bunch of just like ongoing physical bit. There's like 2 characters I don't love, but overall, I like really enjoyed it. They use a lot of drag queens. Rachel Bloom has like a big part, which I really love.
Love Rachel.
Yeah. Lisa Rinna pops up a lot of times, and she's my favorite housewife. So I love Lisa Rinna. Former housewife, but, forever in our hearts.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, of course. I respect the art.
It's backlash I don't want, getting details like that wrong.
I know your fans love Housewives.
Exactly.
Also, as I went to like the Burbank movie theater opening weekend, like I said, and as I was getting in the elevator to go see it, all of House of Avalon left the elevator, which is like a bunch of really big drag, all of them except for Gigi Good, which is like the head of House of Avalon. But it was cool. The energy was high. The jokes were silly. I was also stoned out of my mind. Like, I got violently stoned for that movie. And I had a friend who saw it sober, and she was like, it was fine. And I was like, that's super valid. That's like 100% valid. Because it's dumb. It's dumb. It's Adam Shankman is the director, and I like him. But I do think he's just trying to make it look high budget with the AI, and it's a bummer because I like know a lot of people that would have seen it that have still not seen it because it used AI. Yeah.
Don't use AI.
Yeah, like it would have been so easy to not. And also, when the controversy came out that said it did clearly use it, at first they tried to be like, no, we didn't. And then they were like, okay, a little bit. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah, don't lie about it.
Yeah.
I think that's a literal crime at this point.
Girl, I know. So, 2 different sides of the same gay coin, Leviticus and Stop That Train.
Let's talk about Lurker. Did you watch the trailer for Lurker?
I watched the trailer and it's been recommended to me. I need to watch it.
Lurker is unsettling as fuck.
Yeah.
It's kind of that classic celebrity meets the wrong obsessed fan kind of story, but it's almost more random than that. It's more this guy just meets the wrong opportunistic person who knows just enough about him to be like, oh, I can pretend to be a super fan and fucking get in here and really do some damage.
Oh, pretend to be a super fan. Interesting.
And here's the thing. This all builds up to this guy blackmailing his way into this singer's life. The singer is not blameless in what he ends up getting blackmailed over by any stretch of the imagination. But there's this scene where this obsessed fan, whatever you want to call it, he's trying to guide this guy's career. He's directing a music video. The video at first, you just see like up close shots of the guy singing the song, and he's like flinching as he sings these lines, and it looks really fucking cool and powerful. And then you pull out and realize they are fucking pelting him in the abs with paintball bullets.
Does he have any protection on? Oh my God.
He's just getting fucking ravaged.
Yeah, those hurt.
Paintball rounds. And what's weird is in that moment, I was like, God, that's like abuse. Also, that video looks so cool.
I bet so many directors have had that exact thought, Adam.
And here's the thing. That's sort of how the movie ends, too. I won't give it all away, but...
Oh, why did I think it was a show?
No, it's a movie.
Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I got to watch it. I thought it was a show
it's short,
for some
too.
reason.
I think it's like a 90-minute banger.
Yeah.
That ends up kind of playing into how this situation resolves itself. It's very odd.
Isn't someone really interesting, like the writer or something?
Maybe.
Sorry, I just remember. I'm like, someone. Oh, Zach Fox is in it. Zach Fox is in it.
Oh, yeah. Fucking love Zach Fox.
Yeah, I was like, someone I like is in this, which is why I almost saw it.
Yeah, he's actually very fun in this.
It's written and directed by someone named Alex Russell, but Zach Fox is just in it, and I enjoy Zach Fox.
Yeah, he's great. Fuck around and find out. I do believe that phrase started with him, right?
I don't know.
I just know I heard the song, and then I heard everyone saying fuck around and find out.
Wow. Can you imagine being someone that created something like that? That's great.
LL Cool J created GOAT. People don't remember. Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. The little kids love to say things are goated now. My little nephew's like, that's goated.
And it used to mean the exact opposite. GOAT used to be the one who fucked things up.
Yeah, scapegoat.
Yeah, like it, or in sporting terms, it was a reference to the curse of the Billy Goat.
Oh.
Chicago Cubs, because that's what made the Cubs not win a World Series for 100 years.
Yeah.
Someone tried to bring his goat to a game, and they said, no, you can't bring your goat. And he was like, well, you're not going to win a World Series.
A man was a witch? That's crazy.
I know. They burned him.
Come on, equal rights.
So Lurker, check it out now. Jessica, what do you want to talk about next?
What do I want to talk about next? Oh, you saw it too, I think. Or maybe you just told me you were going to, because I told you to watch it. There's an action movie called The Furious.
Oh, I have not seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet? I don't know if it's streaming yet. Once it is, I highly recommend it. So The Furious, and I hate to call it just an Asian movie, but it takes place in multiple Asian countries. It takes place in, like, I think Thailand and Japan, I want to say, and then, like, has a Chinese lead. Like, it's all over the place. So sorry if I fucked any of that up, but it is like if the movie, I haven't seen the Taken movies, but from what I gather from the Taken movies, it's like if Taken and John Wick had a baby.
Oh my.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to really give it away, but it's like a story of vengeance, and I love violence mixed with vengeance. I'm like, give me a reason why I'm happy all these heads are being ripped off. It was really, do I remember really what happened? No. Was the fight choreography some of the best I've ever seen? 100%. Was I like, fuck yeah, the whole time? And that's why I think I have a hard time with like generic action movies, is lately they really have not been taking the time to choreograph their fight sequences. And it just feels like the camera is just going cuckoo bananas, and you're supposed to be like, whoa, this is nuts. I didn't like the battle scenes in the Odyssey, because I'm like, no, I've seen good battle scenes and good fight scenes, and that's not what these look like.
Yeah, action movies tend to make me kind of sleepy.
100%, because you don't care about why they're fighting, and then the editing is just like bam, 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 and you're like, well, now I'm not following anything, and now my eyes are heavy.
Yeah, if I lose track of why everyone's mad, I'm out.
I want a simple story done right with amazing choreography. That's what I want out of an action movie. I always think of The Beekeeper. I fucking love The Beekeeper. Have you seen it, right?
I haven't seen it, but
man, Adam, it's streaming. You gotta watch The Beekeeper.
I'll watch it.
It's a simple story. A woman an old lady gets fucked over by telemarketers. They fuck over the telemarketers.
Yeah, the movie that comes to mind for me whenever we're talking about that, like just a insanely easy to understand plot with great choreography, all that. The reason I actually like it better than the movie that preceded it, unlike most people, I liked Furiosa a lot.
Interesting. You like it more than
Fury Road, yeah.
Fury Road.
Everything about Furiosa just like it made sense right away. I was like, all right, I get it. I get what we're doing here. Now let's go watch it be fun. I fucking loved it.
I should give it a rewatch.
And I feel like the chemistry was better because everyone on set didn't hate each other like on Fury Road.
Oh, do they all hate each other on Fury Road?
Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron.
They don't like each other?
I feel like there was beef.
Oh, interesting. That movie was the first time I was like, oh, that's what dumb face is. When I saw Tom Hardy in Fury Road, I'm like, that's a handsome man, but that's a dumb face.
I like Tom Hardy, though.
No, there's nothing against him, but his face looks a little like he's stupid.
He probably is.
But he's very talented. I'll have to rewatch Furiosa. I saw Mad Max Fury Road in 4D, and that was like one of the coolest movie experiences I've ever had. Because 4D is usually dumb as hell, but when the whole movie is like riding in cars, 4D is like very cool.
I can imagine. I don't think I've ever seen anything in 4D.
I tried to see like a Jurassic Park movie afterwards in 4D, and I was like, oh, nothing will be as good as Fury Road. I don't need to do that. People are seeing the Odyssey in 4D and it like shoots water at you.
Oh, no. I don't need that shit.
But yeah, The Furious, go see it.
Go see The Furious. I was going to just kind of gloss over this because it's being talked about already, but God damn it, Widow's Bay on Apple TV is so fucking good. It got 19 Emmy nominations for a fucking reason.
Wow.
It's a horror comedy, but what I love is none of the horror is the comedy.
Yes.
It's just the performances and the dialogue, the characters, all that shit is really funny. It has one of my favorite lines in fucking anything I've watched recently. There's the town sheriff. He's this just cool as shit black younger dude. Matthew Rhys, who's one of my favorite actors, he was lead in The Americans. He plays the mayor of this town where shit is haunted. They have this inn that in particular is haunted. Matthew Rhys calls the sheriff because he swears there's a man down in the crawl space. Sheriff goes down to investigate, comes back up, and Matthew Rhys is like, did you see him? Is there someone in crawl space? And the sheriff just goes, does my demeanor suggest that there was a man I encountered in the crawl space? And it's just shit like that. It's just the writing.
The subtlety. Yeah.
So funny. But the actual horror is genuinely fucking creepy and really well done. And the episodes are really short. The acting is great. It deserved all those fucking Emmy nominations. I hope some people win.
Yeah, I gotta hop back into it. I like either started the pilot or finished the pilot, but that's all I've watched. And I remember being like, that was good. And then I just haven't been back to it, and I need to.
The same thing happened with me. I actually got through 3 episodes. And then when I finally went back and like sat down and watched it, I got through it in a week. But also, I didn't even realize I had watched 3 episodes. I think I might have fallen asleep or something.
Yeah, maybe I did watch 1.5. Like, who knows? Who knows?
So I just started over. And I mean, yeah, I guess you gotta power through episode 1, but I think even episode 1 is pretty good.
It's good. It's my attention span. It has nothing to do with how good the show is. If I watched that season in a theater, I'd probably have no problem. It's me being alone at home and being like, well, my phone's right here. Let me play a little game. Like, it's like my own
See, that's the thing. The episodes are short enough that I feel like you could almost watch this as a movie. I mean, you probably have to split it up over 2 nights, but the episodes I don't think are even 40 minutes.
That's probably what I should do, is just like not bang it out. It's high quality television, but it's my brain. That's the issue.
But I mean, it's one you want to pay attention for, but it's not. You don't have to pay that much attention. There's not really much to the lore.
No, I just don't want to miss any little jokes. If anything, I'd miss like little,
Yeah.
little jokes.
I always forget that Matthew Rhys in real life is all British then. Hello, I could have been on The Wire, innit? I should have played McNulty.
Innit?
I remember the first time I saw fucking McNulty from The Wire sit down for an interview and was like, oh, all right then. Oh, it's McNulty on The Wire. It's like, no, you're not. That's not how McNulty talks.
Funny.
Oh, I string a bell. Who are you?
You know I still haven't seen The Wire, right?
I string a bell. String a bell should be the next James Bond, he should. It's Idris Elba. Idris Elba also. I was like, what are you doing being British?
Oh, Idris Elba. Oh, yeah, Idris Elba's British too, huh?
British as fuck. Just not on the wire.
I was talking to someone about the Odyssey, and they were like, I just don't think I like when Tom Holland does an American accent. I'm like, he's very good at it. Relax. Relax.
When someone does an American, what is an American accent?
Also, Tom Holland did a really solid job. Like,
Yeah.
he's a very talented, classically trained actor and dancer who's gonna play Fred Astaire in a new biopic. I'm actually kind of very excited.
I can 100% see that.
Yeah,
What a desperate thing to be mad about.
it was a man on a dating app.
Still.
No, it's like par for the course for those kinds of conversations is what I'm saying. It's like, well, that guy that's really cool, I actually have this flaw with him.
Well, yeah, great. Very cool. All right, Jessica, what else you want to talk about? Widow's Bay. Go see it now, everyone.
Yeah, including me. Hey, Jessica, go watch Widow's Bay.
Do it.
Let's see. After I went to see Jackass, I saw Jackass with a friend, and I was like, I still want to go see a movie by myself. I was like, it's 9 o'clock. What if I got in and out and then went to like a 10 p.m. screening of something? And I went to go see Maddie's Secret, which I thought was going to be like very silly, silly fun times. And it was so much darker than I expected.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little heavy.
Yeah. After I saw it, I mean, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I guess that means I liked it. You know what I mean? And it was like John Early makes it very clear. He's like, I'm not doing drag. I am being this character. And like, there's a lot of little subtleties that are really good. Like, just like the way people dress in LA and the little things is very accurate. And then after I saw it, I saw that he was inspired by the movie Showgirls. And I was like, oh, that's what this tone is. Because both Maddie's Secret and Showgirls will have like the silliest thing you've ever seen and then make you want to cry. And it's like very hard to like manage as a viewer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely say anyone that has experienced disordered eating, a little trigger warning for Maddie's Secret, because it does not, I know that's giving away what it's about, but I kind of wish I was warned.
Yeah, that's not the kind of thing you want to make a twist.
Right? Thank you. Because from the trailer, there's nothing that you would think is about disordered eating.
Yeah, that's strange. That's a little weird.
Yeah, and like by myself, 10 p.m., really high, wanting to giggle. I was like, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah.
But like, I can understand it's a very good movie. I just don't know if the marketing was great.
Yeah. I don't know. How do you even market something like that?
I don't know.
I always think about the documentary Crazy Love. How do you talk about it?
Have I seen that?
I don't know if you have, but I'm just going to spoil it for people who haven't.
Sure.
It's about a woman who in the 50s starts dating this Hollywood movie executive who ends up obsessed with her. They break up. He goes so haywire, he eventually sends someone to her house under the guise of delivering her a package. And when she opens the door, has them throw acid in her face.
This is a documentary?
It's a documentary. She is blinded in one eye. She loses a lot of her sight in the other eye. She's disfigured. You're watching this documentary and they're interviewing both of them.
Together?
That's the thing. At first, they're not together.
Okay.
And as it goes on, it starts to dawn on you, are they fucking married now?
Oh my God.
And then at one point, he says something about being a lawyer, and she holds up a coffee cup and drinks from it. And you see that the cup says world's greatest lawyer. And then they cut to a wide shot. They've been in the same room the whole fucking time. They've been married the whole fucking time. And you find out the reason they're married is she was like, who else wanted me after that?
So it worked. So basically what he did worked.
It worked. It is one of the most conflicting documentaries I've ever fucking seen. Because on the one hand, yeah, people are going to want to hear that story. That's wild. But also, how do you prep anyone for that? You can't. And that's like that's going to hit some people in the feels in a different way.
I think I want to watch it.
It's good. And here's the thing. By the end, you're not mad at anyone. I mean, you're mad at that guy, but like you kind of get where she's coming from. And it's fascinating. It's fascinating. It's called Crazy Love. Where is it streaming?
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds incredible.
I guess that'll just be my next thing that I talked about.
Oh, you're fine. You can talk about another thing too. I mean, whatever you want, Adam.
Oh, good news, America. It looks like it's on Tubi.
Oh, hell yeah. I've been on a huge Tubi kick lately because I'm like out of shows, but I should be watching Windows Bay, but I kind of just want to watch trash. So I've just been like watching early 2000s and 90s movies I've never seen that are on Tubi. It's been great.
Oh, it's apparently on YouTube also.
Yeah, I like Tubi. I get commercial breaks to play on my phone.
Yeah. Oh, do you pay for YouTube Premium? That's one of the only things I pay for. Oh, I absolutely pay for YouTube Premium.
I've heard it's worth it.
Yeah. YouTube ads are annoying.
I pretty much finished almost every season of Taskmaster, so now why would I get YouTube Premium?
Good point. I didn't even think of that.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, if I am going to talk about something else, or is it even my turn?
I don't know. We just yap, Adam. We just have fun talking about movies.
Because you just talked about Maddie's Secret, and that's somehow I started talking about Crazy Love. Oh, because of the twist in Maddie's Secrets.
And it's not even, it happens, it's, man. Oh, but you know who I do love? Fuck, I just worked on learning her name. Claudia O'Doherty, is that her name?
I don't know, Erdy.
Claudia O'Doherty. Yes, she is in Maddie's Secret, and I love her in everything she's in. She's in the show Love, too, and she's been on Comedy Bang Bang. She's just a little quirky Australian actress. She's in Your Flag Means Death or This Flag Means Death, whatever the fuck that is.
Our Flag Means Death.
Our Flag Means Death.
Yeah. She's in, there's a show where Craig Robinson plays a guy who enters a actual contest that really does exist in Florida where they pay people to kill pythons.
That's right. She's in that. Isn't she a delight?
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, so she's in Maddie's Secret, and she would really she has like some of my favorite lines in it. I think she has a line, spoiler, where she's like, yeah, sometimes you meet famous people. This is actually a butchering of it, but she goes, yeah, sometimes you meet famous people and they're assholes. That's like the whole line. I'm like, I love her.
Yeah, how true.
She's great.
What do I want to talk about next? Let's talk about Little Brother. This is a Netflix comedy.
You love this kind of shit.
I normally do.
Yeah, you really do. It's really fun.
I love John Cena.
Yeah.
As a comedic actor.
He's funny.
He is a fucking treasure.
Yeah.
In a comedy. I think he is just so naturally funny and fun to watch. So you put him in a straight to streaming comedy as the lead. Apparently 9 times out of 10, I am just going to be so on board.
Was the other one Vacation Friends? Is that the other one that he's in?
Vacation Friends.
I watched that because of you and I really enjoyed it.
The one I recommend the most is Ricky Stenicki, which is
right.
An Amazon original that also stars underrated comedic talent Zac Efron.
You and I have this in common. I also love him as a comedic actor.
He has some of the best fucking timing.
Yeah, he's great in the Neighbors franchise. But Little Brother, talk to me.
Here's the thing. Eric Andre, I don't remember what his talk show was called, the one he did with Hannibal Buress.
Isn't it just the Eric Andre show?
Yeah, maybe. Eric Andre's show. I met Jack Black at his birthday party once.
I was with you in line.
That's right. We let Jack Black cut. That's how I met Jack Black. It was great. Not to name drop or anything. But here's the thing. Eric Andre's talk show was about 15, 16 minutes per episode. As it turns out, Eric Andre for an entire movie is a whole fucking lot. It starts, at least to me, feel like I'm on an episode of Eric Andre's television show, having to get through some of these scenes with Eric Andre. He is so goddamn much in this movie, and it works sometimes. And you still got John Cena in the booth, so I still fuck with it. But man, Eric Andre's a lot. I want people to watch this and tell me how you feel about 90 solid minutes of Eric Andre antics.
There was an Eric Andre movie recently, wasn't there? Like a year ago?
I don't know.
I feel like I watched it and I enjoyed it, but I felt similarly.
He's got Tom Green vibes.
Yes. And I bet he would see that as a compliment too. Because it is. It's not an insult.
It's not an insult, but also Tom Green was also great in bursts. But you leave him to his own devices. Freddy Got Fingered, for example. I know people want to be like, oh, cult classic. You go back and watch that. That movie is ass.
I hated it.
It's fucking terrible.
As like a kid or tween or teen or whatever when it came out, I liked Tom Green and I was like, pretty sure this movie's pretty bad. Why is he putting his hand in an animal? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember reading a article about Saturday Night Live when one of their big anniversaries was happening. And someone was asked, like, what's the worst kind of guest? And they were like, well, we're not going to name anyone outright, Tom Green, but it's that person who shows up like with their own writing staff and they're like, well, I do a TV show also.
Oh, ew, I cannot imagine showing up to SNL like that.
And apparently that was Tom Green. He would show up and be like, well, I do what I do, and I'm just going to bring it to Saturday Night Live. And he fucking bombed on Saturday Night Live because some people need a producer. Some people need to be reined in a little bit. It's the same reason the Beatles are great. You get John Lennon and Paul McCartney on their own, results are going to fucking vary because those two kept each other's worst impulses mostly in check.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people who just need their worst creative impulses to be reined in a little bit. And I feel like Eric Andre might be one of those people watching.
It's a really interesting way to put it.
And it's not bad. I feel the same. I feel that way about Prince. I feel like the thing Prince gets the most credit for, I mean, he gets credit for a lot musically, but so prolific. Like he left behind an actual vault of unreleased music. And it's like, yeah, because he didn't have an editor. He didn't have a producer. He didn't have anyone in his ear being like, you're going to make a whole rap album? Like a whole fucking rap album. You're going to rap. The one who called rappers tone deaf like 6 years ago. Now you're rapping? All right, go ahead. There was no one in his ear to be like, but don't, like maybe focus on something else.
Yeah. It's pretty powerful to keep people around you that will tell you no when you need to be told no.
Yeah. Yeah. And someone should have told someone no on the set of Little Brother because holy shit, that movie. Jessica, what else do you want to talk about?
Oh, I watched a documentary.
What?
Yeah, I'm kind of smart sometimes. I watched this documentary about a sex worker. No, it's called Bang My Box, the Robin Byrd story.
This does look interesting.
It was fascinating, Adam. It was about I didn't even know like this side of cable television existed in like the Wild West of cable television, which is basically just like sex talk shows. Yeah, this woman just really took the reins, Robin Byrd, because you think of a sex talk show, you think of like Howard Stern, you think of like things run by men, but she ran that show, man. Someone told her she was hot and she ran with it. And she was the producer, she was the director, she was the star. At one point, Sandra Bernhard was on there. Like it seemed like it was a really big deal in the 80s. She'd have like female go-go dancers, and then she started to learn that she had a really high gay male following. And so and female following, and couples were watching together. And so she started having like male go-go dancers and stuff like that, which is so unfortunately like very innovative to be like, oh my God, what if we made a man a sex object?
This was the 80s, you said?
Yeah. I believe it was the early 80s, because then AIDS becomes a topic.
The 80s.
And she was like, a light of hope for a lot of people. She was a hit on Fire Island. And then it also goes back and forth to her modern life and her going through she has all the tapes. She has all the VHSs. She still is married to the guy who was the gopher on set, and he is losing his memory, and we learn their story. It's a really well-made, very interesting documentary.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I'll definitely watch it.
It's on HBO.
At some point. Yeah, the 80s, people really, really underestimate how wild the 80s were.
Yeah.
I was born in 76, so I literally grew up in the 80s.
I think it starts in the late 70s and goes into the 80s, if I'm correct.
Well, 70s too. 70s.
Yeah, no, totally.
anytime you hear people talking about crime now, just point them to any major American city in the 70s or 80s.
Well, and like, what year was Deep Throat? The pornography.
That was early 70s, late 60s, I believe. Something
Okay, because they talk about that too. So I might be getting some stuff wrong, but I feel like cable didn't happen until the late 70s.
No, public television was a thing.
Yeah, it seems like it was really the way like my generation had like the internet as the Wild West. It feels like cable was kind of the Wild West for a second.
But yeah, man, the 80s, they were crazy.
The 80s were crazy. Bang My Box, the Robin Byrd story. Highly recommended on HBO.
I will watch it. All right, I'm just going to talk about 3 movies real quick. Night Patrol. I remember thinking this is kind of fun, very diverse cast. Got Justin Long in the booth, like that guy. Goddamn, I'm tired of vampires, even if they are inner city vampires. That's a cool tweak. Inner city vampire cops. Neat. I remember nothing about the movie. How good can it be? Positions with a $sign at the beginning. This thinks it is the uncut gems of cryptocurrency. It seems like it's going to be that. And then no, it absolutely fucking falls apart. And I hated it. Don't watch it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you will be disappointed. It's one of those that you'll scroll past it and you'll see, oh, that's free. It's streaming. That sounds interesting. It's not. It's not. It's stupid. What I will say you should watch, and I believe this is still on Shudder, is The Last Sacrifice. You've never seen The Last Sacrifice. It's a documentary about the real life murder that inspired The Wicker Man of all fucking movies.
It looked super interesting.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I won't give anything more than that away, but Wicker Man was inspired by actual events, and this documentary is about that. It's very good. That's all I got. You got anything else to talk about?
I'll just, I mean, I saw Supergirl and it was fine. I have the same complaints of the action sequences that I already talked about, where it's just like bing, bop, boom, action sequences. But I do like the lead that played Supergirl. I thought she did a really good job, and it's nice to see someone with their original teeth.
Who played the lead?
I don't know her name. She's new. I think she's new, but she like gave a lot of good like subtlety and angst and like heart. And I'm going to find out her name.
Millie Alcock.
Millie Alcock. She did a really good job. And then I threw a new reality show into the mix, which was Below Deck Med. And I used to not be able to watch the Below Decks because they stress me out because they are customer service, you know?
Oof.
But the chef is this tiny little angry French chef named Joy, and she's such a joy. And there's like these stews that are competing for first stew, and then there's like sex scandals happening on the boat, and then there's like really shitty guests on the. I didn't watch Love Island this season. I have Below Deck instead, is how I feel.
Nice.
It's very good. Someone comes on their superior sheets and then they never change the sheets for like 3 days. And then he's like, I don't understand how I could get fired for something like that.
I feel like you could get fired for that. It's crazy.
So I highly recommend it for anyone that wants some brain rot to watch some Below Deck Med on Peacock now.
Yeah, I've been watching a shit ton of like Netflix reality competition shows.
I canceled my Netflix a little while ago, so I haven't watched any of those.
And the evening, I watched $1 Million Secret.
Oh, that's new.
Which I actually liked a whole lot. I've been watching The Trust, which is interesting. Continuing one of my favorite new television genres going right now, which is put a bunch of Korean people in a room and make them compete. There's a show called Devil's Plan. That is not the show to watch if you need to be on your phone when you're watching television. I shit you not, some of the competitions or the things they have to compete in, explaining the rules takes 10 to 15 minutes. It's like the last Lord of the Rings movie where
that's so not for me.
You think it's done and then you're like, oh, more rules. Okay. And that's why every person on that show is like a scientist, a lawyer, a fucking doctor, because you have to be to watch that show. And they are about to do season 3, so it's clearly found an audience. So yeah, that's how I've been ending my nights, is shit like that. Just people being bitchy to each other for money.
Nice.
Not Devil's Plan. If you have never watched a Korean reality game show, that whole being bitchy to each other is not their fucking bag. They are supportive as fuck. And it is lovely it is such a breath of fresh air going from like watching The Trust to watching that. From The Trust, there is one woman on The Trust who just has to be mad in her confessional interviews no matter what. No matter what. They'll be like, he made us all pancakes for breakfast. Who does that? It's like, that guy works there. He's not even on the show. His staff. What's he up to?
Why are you yelling at Crafty?
That's that lady. Nothing does not. All right. So I think that's our episode, right? We did it.
Yeah, Lucy didn't interrupt for the first hour. That was great. And now she wants all of my attention.
My cat has been nowhere to be found.
Oh my gosh, you're going to follow big purrs. Thank you, honey.
So, Jessica, thank you for doing the pod as always. What do we got to plug before we get out of here? I got nothing. What do you got?
I mean, as always, if you haven't already, you can watch Worst Cooks in America season 26 on HBO.
Who's on that?
Me.
Oh, that's right.
I don't get anything from it, but the more people that watch it, it'll probably boost algorithm stuff or something. I don't know.
Correct.
And then if you're not following me on anything, at Jessica Singer 420 on stuff, please.
Oh, yeah. Follow the network on Instagram. We're putting up a lot more clips and things. You Don't Pod on Instagram. We're actually You Don't Pod everywhere. Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, if you're that kind of person. I mean, we're on Twitter, but we do not post to Twitter.
I haven't opened. I am a Threads girly. I do enjoy a thread from time to time.
I use social media for work, but I can't do it as a person.
I mean, I read about the same thing on Threads as we talk about. It's just like a bunch of different movie takes and stuff for the most part.
Yeah, I've officially given up on social media as like a personal thing, but I'll still do it for the network and whatnot. Do what I have to do.
We do it all for the network, baby.
Yeah. But if I stumble across any opportunities that require me to be like really gung-ho about my own social media, pass. And hey, I think that's it. Let's get the fuck out of here. Jessica, say goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you.